Hi, so me again, Tiffany Bees. This is part two of whatever series is going to end up being. It's probably going to be quite a few actually. And I was just looking through my book, Seeing, Feeling, Hearing, and Being with Spirit. I channeled it, so that's a very different way than writing it. It took me 6 weeks to channel. It came from a guide called Noah, and it came through the Akashic Records. Now, the Akashic Records are a place where every single soul is catalogued, if you like, past, present, and future. People go, oh, that's a bit woo-woo. But having been there and done the training with Linda Howe and her book, Training in the Akashic Records, I then was able to tap into another place, if you like, and it was a massive chamber of all these files. Anyway, one day I wanted to really help people understand what spirituality is. And my purpose, which is what I discovered, was actually a teacher. And I feel quite comfortable about teaching. Oh my goodness, what's going on with my hair? Anyway, so it's really about knowing what you is. So when I became to channel this book in 6 weeks, I got heavily drawn towards the computer and I sat down. I went into the records, which involves a prayer. And all of a sudden my fingers started tapping on the keyboard and I had really no idea what I was actually doing, what I was actually typing, if you like. Loads of mistakes, which means it just kept coming through me. And I ended up with a book 30 odd chapters later about some really deep stuff. And so this series is actually going to go through all sorts of bits and pieces in the book just to help us live with a bit more kindness and a bit more acceptance and a bit more compassion. So I've already done the first one. And so the second one is I've just gone through it, still in the first chapter actually. I'm amazed at how profound it actually is, you know. And so let's just go from there and we'll try it for a second time and see how we go. You can also find me at beingwithspirit.com. And I think most YouTubers say don't forget to subscribe. So I guess that's that bit done. Okay, so this is about being. This is about feeling your heart and your soul. I'll just continue on. Hold your space. It takes perseverance to be consistent in the practice. Set a month aside where you can minimize the amount of toxins that are in your body. Follow what your body wants. Ask yourself a question before you consume something. Do you really want it? Do you really need it? Drink more water, eat less meat. The vibration of the meat changes the inner soul. On a vibrational level, the animal has probably been killed in fear. The cortisol, stress hormone, has been traveling around its body when it was killed. The waiting animals can smell their fellow's fear. If you must eat meat to survive, even for that month, make sure it is happy meat, free range or organic, home killed. However, for a short period of time, we are sure that you will be able to survive for about 30 days. Sit in a comfortable position, spine straight in a chair, on the floor, legs crossed with a cushion under your seat and against something firm, or even your back with the spine straight. This enables the free flow of energy from the divine higher self to come through and circulate through your body. Wait, wait, wait. We will come. Surround yourself with white light from your toes, from the Gaia, Mother Earth, to the top of your head and above. 18 inches above the 8th chakra, the bridge to the other world that you can feel but not see. Breathe. Allow the monkey chatter to come, but do not engage in a conversation with it. Instead, notice and bring yourself back to the breath or your focus. You can use different tunes, you can use different solfeggio notes. Try that on YouTube or another place of music and see how that feels in your body. Ask and we will come. Ask for help. Ask for concentration. It takes practice. We know these things don't come easily, especially with all the input and social media. And the brain dances from thing to thing. The mind jumps about. The ego doesn't want to be turned off. It wants to control. Take control from your heart, your master, and from your soul, your teacher. So I'm going to leave you with that little snippet. And it's about meditation, and it's just about feeling who you are. As we said in the book, so often we are so scattered, got to do this, got to make lunches, got to get to ballet, got to get to work, got to do the pickup, got to do the... All of that seems to just... We forget how to be with ourselves. And I think that's also the problem with many relationships, because we're not always with ourselves. Then sometimes we don't know always how to be with the other. So continue on with this journey with me, and we can just evolve and find out lots of different things about yourself and myself as we go through this. Ka kite, ano.